This is Nicole at Life with eCom Sellers. This is day 24 of the Print on Demand Challenge. And the first thing I wanted to do was, I'm just going to put it out there. Let me just open up a blank sheet. Is that I'm going to do a catch-up day. We're going to do 2 catch-up days. Let me just make this big so everybody can see. I gotta find the word. There it is. Oh, no, I don't need that. Hold on. Open a new sheet. New document. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 catch-up days in June, and I'm going to do 2 catch-up days in July, because I know that we have some people that either started late, have had other things happen in their life. Look, I know life happens. Life happens to me every day, and I know I'm not the only person that life happens to. So if you're a person that needs to get caught up, we're going to do a catch-up day for you. I'm going to do 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so that way, if you want to catch up on your print on demand assignments, we'll join the same link that we already do for our catch-up days. And then if that time does not work, then I will offer later on those 2 days. I think I can do 9:30, but that's late for you guys. So I don't know if anybody's going to show up. If you're going to show up, that's not the right days. That's Monday. See, that's what happens when you're on medication. So there's Monday and Tuesday. Oh, that is exactly what happens when you're on medication. So we're going to do 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so if any of those times work with you, this is what I'm going to say. Please message me. I am going to wait 10 minutes. If nobody is there, I'm going to disconnect. So if you want to join for catch-up days, please go put it on your calendar right now as a reminder. And we will do those catch-up days to allow everybody to get caught up on their assignments, to get caught up on where they need to be on their print on demand, on their daily listing, to ask any questions. Now, I always offer at the beginning of class, if you have any questions, please let me know. But on these days, if there's more intricate, involved sessions that you have a lot of questions, let's just go ahead and let's do it together. So this is 1 hour before our regular 6 o'clock. And this is much later on Monday, several hours later on Monday and Tuesday. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome to join, and we can go ahead and knock this out. So if I have any takers, you can tell me now that you're going to be a taker, and we'll do the catch-up day. If not, I will be...
Yes, I'm putting it on my calendar.
Okay. Remember, that's Central Time, same link. So, yeah, it's Central Standard Time. So it's the same link. I just want everybody to have the opportunity to get caught up. I want everybody to experience the benefits of print on demand, because you can make money with print on demand. You really can. So I want everybody to experience the benefits of it. And I also really do want you to see this as a viable solution long term for generating some monthly income or weekly income. I want you to see it as a viable solution. If you try the other e-commerce methods, and I still engage in all of them, print on demand is really a viable solution for those people who have limited time and are willing to commit. So, or to commit. I think everybody's willing to commit. There's just, life happens, and sometimes we're not always 100% able to commit. So,
Nicole,
yes.
Is there any chance you could email those dates and times out? I'm not at a spot where I can write it down or get on my calendar. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So let's get everybody caught up so that we're ready, because next week, as I remind you one more time, is we are going to start putting our designs on actual products. I'm not trying to create anxiety. Sometimes people get nervous about these kind of things. And so we are going to rip the Band-Aid off and we're going to go ahead and put our products on some simple designs. We can start with something simple as t-shirts and coffee mugs, but we are going to start doing that next week. That means each one of us are going to have to set up accounts and begin the process. And and if you want to just start with Canva, you can start with Canva. You don't have to do anything complex. You just, need to be aware of the pricing. So we're definitely going to be talking about pricing next week, but we start that journey of putting our products on, putting our designs on actual products. So I'll email this out. Okay, so any questions before we get into today? Besides emailing this out. Okay. All right. So yesterday I mentioned a mock-up site that we use. It's called Placeit. And I love Placeit because they have so many ways in which I got to put the right password in there. So many ways in which you can, I think that's the right password. Maybe. Nope. Let's try this again. Evidently, I cannot talk and do other stuff right now. Okay. Not my gift. Oh, verification code was emailed to you. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Let me go look for the verification code. Because evidently I created some unnecessary stress for the software. Is it this one? Nope. 2 seconds. That's the thing I'm still not used to is all these different platforms. They want you to email a code or send you a this or send you a that. And I'm just like, that's just a lot. Yes, that was me. Sorry. It wants to verify me. I am going to have to put this gauze back in because I'm getting too much air in my tooth. Okay, let's try it again. Second. Oh, already in use. Yeah, I'm logging in. It says it's an invalid code, and that is not correct. That is the correct code. It's sending me another code. Oh, I love this. Please do not put us in an endless loop of putting a code in. Try this one more time. Are we in? We're in. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen again. Sorry about that. You just never, ever know when it's going to make you jump through hoops. So let's do this. All right. So if you've not ever used Placeit, I do want to encourage you to consider at some point getting a Placeit account. And let me show you why. When you are creating your products and you're creating, adding them to your Etsy store, let's just do t-shirts. I'm just going to do t-shirts because t-shirts are pretty cool. So there's a lot of designs out there where the person is just, the t-shirt is just laying flat and there's some where it's superimposed on the back and you've got all these different options that are available to you to show. I want to see if I can find one where it's a duplicate of the same style. That looks close. That's not it though. Okay, so this is a great cluster photo. Customize your text here. I think that's a great one. Oh, okay. So we're into it. All right. So I clicked on one. I don't know which one I chose, but anyway, they've clearly made an animation, which I've mentioned animations before. Oh, they actually have a storefront. Oh, fantastic. They're making them at their house or making them at their storefront. That's fantastic. Okay, so they've got a storefront. They've got these awesome designs that they've done some work. You see the arrows are pointing down. I don't know that this is a good one because this is not clearly not being used by Placeit. I don't think so. So let me find another one. This one might be Placeit. Okay, so this one is a cute t-shirt with the sunglasses, some jeans, some tennis shoes. They've got a video. And as you can see, it's not really a video. We've talked about that before, where it's just a series of their stills linked together. And so, and who knows what this is from? Who knows what this is from? Read the words. Oh, it's not going to play again. Come on. What is it saying? Am I by myself? Can y'all hear me? Oh my gosh, did I lose everybody?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear
Okay,
you.
so this is from Top Gun. I don't know if
Um,
you noticed it. Talk to me, Goose. So Top Gun, the movie is out. You can see the sun. You can see the planes on the sunglasses, which is perfect. So the sunglasses are the sunglasses that Tom Cruise is known for wearing. If you've seen the original Top Gun, and then the latest movie is out. So someone is capitalizing definitely on the movie. They've probably gone out there and done the research to see if Talk to Me Goose is trademarked. If it's not, and they're not going to get in trouble for it. This is perfect. So they grabbed a pair of sunglasses. Inside of the sunglasses, they put the reflection of planes. They have the star that would represent, the military, and they're doing different designs. I think it's just awesome. So aviator sunglasses, whatever. But you can see that this image is superimposed on this shirt because there's no bend. See, she's got creases right here. She's got creases there, and there's no bend in the shirt. Okay, so there's no bends in it. This one is just a flat design. This is just a flat. And so the great thing about Place It, they've got a chart. So if you're going to do clothes, you want to keep that in mind. We're going to look at some different product listings as we go on this journey. But I'm going to keep in mind what people need in order to be able to potentially buy whatever your item is that you're going to be selling. And then they've also done this additional, made a note about the fit. So with Place It, if I go over here and I want to do a mock-up and I want to choose apparel, I can go to t-shirts. And then what I will see is, you see how they have upload your image here? If you rest your mouse over the top of it, you can see the design. Sorry, as I move my mouse around, maybe. I don't want that one. Hold on. My computer is spinning. Clearly, we've clicked on something. Come on. I don't know. All right, it went into that listing, but I didn't want to do that. The thing I would just want to point out is that if you rest your mouse over the top of the images, you'll see where if you decide you want to upload your design, you can choose the color of the background. So in this one, they've got, okay, wasn't going there. They've got a blue shirt. This one is a blue shirt with words over the top of it. Okay. So you can choose that you want the shirt to be blue, and then you can indicate what the words are, or upload your image for the words, and it will be overlaid. This one, again, a blue shirt, and then they put a floral print. I think that's floral. I'm not really sure. This one's got the dogs with the sunglasses. So you get to pick the color for the background and then the shirt. Now, if you just want to do the shirt by itself without a person, they have some of those. So you can see this one is a shirt by itself without a person. And all they're doing is allowing you the opportunity to upload your PNG file. That's number one. And then once you upload your PNG file, you can choose the background color that you want for the specific shirt that you want to showcase. So this one is, again, another one without a person there. They have some great mock-up options. So again, this is so cute with the little girl back to school, the lady with the dog. All of these are great. So Place It's pricing. Let's go see. I don't remember. Says unlimited subscription, $7.47 a month. So if you add your Canva, which is $6.49, I'm trying to remember, and then you do unlimited subscription with this for $7.47, you literally, like, you're spending $13-14 a month. So you've got a lot of mock-up options. As you can see, they're giving you a lot of options. The majority of these mock-ups are going to match what a significant number of the print-on-demand suppliers have available to them. They also have the opportunity for you to create your own video. Okay, see there? Fantastic. This one, okay, so this one showcasing a still picture, but again, your design would go superimposed over that lady's shirt. Okay. So we've got 4th of July coming. This one's just got the shirt moving back and forth. This is a great one. Sorry, you can barely see it. I think that's a great one. So you figure out what kind of design you can put on that, in motion. Because people, look, our attention span is that of a gnat. I've talked about that many times before. And since it is the attention span of a gnat, you're putting your design on something that moves, or if it looks like it's a video, is going to be good for you. So this one is, they're showcasing the kiddos. And I just chose back to school. So I want you to put this down maybe as something that you can use. We've just been talking about t-shirts, but again, you have the opportunity to not just do t-shirts. With apparel, they've got face masks, hats, hoodies, leggings, sweatshirts, sports shirts, sports bras, t-shirts, all of that, tank tops. Then you have some other things, like if you're going to be doing your book at a later point. But this is where we did our, I think we have 7 books. We use this tool to be able to do that. Flyers, magazines, packaging. If you're going to do custom packaging, and we will get into a couple of the sites that offer you custom packaging. But again, if you're going to use the supplier to fulfill the order, then you may not need any custom packaging. If you're going to ship it to your customer yourself or create your own custom bundles, then the custom packaging is helpful. So they've got bags, coffee mugs, wall art. So if we go over to, well, I should have gone to the coffee mugs. Let me go to the coffee mugs. You can see the different coffee mugs. And again, you can choose the color of the coffee mug. See, love it. So write this down as a potential option. You don't have to make any decisions today. I'm just making you aware of what's out there. So you're going to have the platforms that are going to allow you the opportunity to do a mock-up, and then you can include more mock-up images. So if I go back over here and do coffee mugs, you'll notice, oh, well, we'll see. Like this one it's in the background. It's got its own background. Your words here, your words here. So, all right, back to body hurts. back in body hurts. That's cute. There is a lot of crazy ones out here. But anyway, the point is, I was not expecting all of this crazy to show this, but it is what it is. So clearly, people are going to buy whatever that resonates with them. And clearly some of these that have crazy words on them, like they're getting a lot of sales. So, hey, I'm not mad at them. So I would just, again, look at this. And then if I choose, I'm not going to choose that one. I will choose this one. Okay. So that's a cute design. They have, as I talk about the other images that you have available to you, creating additional images so you can fill out your Etsy options of images and using Placeit so you can have a variety. So it's not the same picture over and over again. Because clearly, this is in the same position, same picture. So they've got it. This one with the black looks pretty close to the same. This one with the pink and this one with the white. And it all looks like it's the same. So you could have a coffee mug that's sitting on a table off in the distance and have it somewhere else. If you use Placeit, you can put it in different places and it doesn't have to all be the same picture. Have somebody holding it, staring off into space, whatever. So there you go. And going back to, we had this whole conversation about trademark and royalty-free images and all of that. You can go and look at Placeit's terms of use in terms of service or whatever. And the majority, I think all of them indicate that it is, I do not know where it is when I'm logged in. So I guess I'll have to log out to figure out where it is. But anyway, if you go to the regular page and not where I am, because I'm actually in the software itself, there should be some information about the use of the images. They should be considered commercial. And because I am who I am, and I've said this before, I try to choose images where you don't see the person's face. Or if the person's face is there, if I'm going to upload that image up to Etsy, I am going to crop their face out of it. Because again, some of the platforms will tell you that these are considered royalty-free images. However, if somebody wants to come back and say, you have my image on your whatever, and you guys are making $1 million off of it, I don't need anybody saying anything to me. So I kind of crop their faces out of it so I don't have to deal with that. And that's your call. I think it's a smart move. I know I'm not the only person that does that. So something to think about. Okay. So place it on your list of things to consider. I really do like this one. That's a great bundle opportunity. Coffee drinkers unite and then have a coffee mug. Coffee drinkers unite. I could see that. That is cute. Okay. All right. Any questions about this? Do you think this tool is useful, helpful, beneficial? Yeah, I get. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get on with who we are talking about today. All right. So today we're looking at 3 more print-on-demand suppliers, and we'll do 3 more tomorrow, and we'll do 3 more Sunday, and maybe 3 more Monday, depends. So this is Sell-Fi. So for our international sellers, this one is a popular one. There's like a couple of them. Gelato is another one that's really popular with international sellers. But in any case, the thing that I like about the features of this particular software is that they allow you to create your storefront. So like the fact that you're selling your products on Etsy is a fantastic thing. And Etsy is your own storefront. This is similar to that in the way that you can customize. You can create a storefront and you can customize the storefront. So you can use the tool just to create your products if you want to, or you can use the platform as your storefront. So you'll design your products there and use it as your storefront. So they do have monthly paid plans. That's the thing you need to keep in mind. They have some integrations, but they are limited. There have been known to be some glitches. Now, let me just say this. I think that every once in a while, every platform has a glitch here and there with some weirdness. I mean, even when I use Placeit, like we had some weird stuff. I had to upload my images twice on Placeit, and it's just the nature of software. If they're ever going through a software update, or if we've been hearing over the last several months about the different viruses, and people are, like, don't open this or whatever. I don't know why. It's just crazy. I don't know why people create stuff that's just destructive. But in any case, clearly we do that as humans. So it's another opportunity for you to have your own storefront, and another tool that you can consider using. I will say the one thing, like I said, with the paid plans, that's sort of a problem. They do have a free plan that will allow you to create up to 10 products on it. And once you get over a certain threshold, then they're going to, bump you up to, or tell you need to enroll in the higher plan or a more expensive plan in order to continue going. But again, I do like the fact that they've got the built-in marketing tools. They got the email marketing, all the pop-ups, discounts. So it feels like a cross between maybe an Etsy store and a Shopify store. And that's a wonderful thing. Plus, they've got multiple payment integrations. So you can go look at that yourself and decide if that's something you're interested in. Guten is another platform, and they have a lot of integrations with other e-commerce platforms. So they have integrations with Etsy, they have integrations with WooCommerce, and they have integrations with Shopify, and I'm trying to remember all of them. But they have integrations, which is always a good thing. Having an integration is a good thing. They offer a wide variety of products, and they do have automated solutions for order tracking. You're going to find those platforms that have integrations with Shopify have a significant number of automated order tracking solutions. So tracking your orders, fulfilling orders, all that stuff. They have a lot of integrations for that automation. So that's a good thing. There's no sign up fee, but there are some costs as you continue, you know, some of the items are a little higher and as you use the software. So I'm trying to think, and no support for marketing. That's the other thing. So the biggest thing is that it has the integrations I think on our list we have a lot of Shopify um, tools or providers available because of the fact that, you know, I have a Shopify, I have a couple of Shopify stores. And so having those automated integrations can help you along the way. The next one is Teespring. So we have the mock-up generators, which we just looked at Place It, which is a mock-up generator. So that's always a good thing. The good thing about Teespring is that they have the boosted network. The boosted network will help you to sell your products, help your products to be seen. So that is a good thing, to be able to have your products to be seen in other places. They do have limitations on product customizations. They have requires a minimum sale for each product, and then it's listed for a time limit. It's free to use, and you pay for the base cost when the item is sold. So it's pretty straightforward when you want to, upload your images. Similar to the way that Canva was pretty straightforward, it's pretty straightforward to use. So those are the three that we're looking at today, and you can decide which one you think is most helpful for you based on what you plan on doing with your store, or maybe where you want to go with your business, because we've talked about so many different things. So with that, what questions can I answer for you? Let me log out and see if I can see the terms and conditions. Bottom. There we go. What questions can I answer?
I actually have a question.
Okay.
Because there are so many options out there, what criteria would you suggest that we consider when choosing or making a comparison from one service to the next to try to figure out like what, especially since we're so new? Well, at least I am. I mean, I've tried to dabble in this print on demand, but there's a lot of back end stuff that makes my brain hurt.
I understand.
But like what criteria or what suggestions would you give us to kind of like, be able to comb through? Because obviously, the list that you originally showed us, I think yesterday, was a little overwhelming for me. I don't know about anybody else. So I just like to kind of and I have a one-on-one with you coming on Sunday, but I just figured I'd put a question out there for now.
Oh, no, that's a good question. So what I normally start off with at the beginning of this whole challenge, I'm all about the free. Okay. So I'm going to start with the providers that give me the option to create a free account so I can play with it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, once I have maybe dabbled in creating 4 or 5 free accounts, if I decide that I'm going to start with coffee mugs, I'm going to go see what the fees are for each one of those coffee mugs that so I'm going to upload my design and see what the cost is. And then I'm going to go to the next site and I'm going to see what the cost is, see what the cost is, see what the cost is. If one of them is saying that they will create my coffee mug for $4.50, but they're going to take 2 weeks to ship it, and the other one says they're going to create it for $4.70, but they're going to take 1 week to ship it, I'm probably going to go with the 1 week, because I know long-term, bigger picture, customers are all about how quickly can I get my stuff. If they feel like they have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, then there's a possibility they're going to ask for a refund. There's a possibility they won't buy. They won't even, close out, complete the order. So I'm going to do everything I can that's going to entice the customer to buy from me over someone else. So I'm going to look at their processing times after I kind of do the comparison of the prices. And depending on how big or wide the differences are, I'm going to make my decision based off of that. The last thing I'm going to do is, so I look at 1, free options. That's the first thing. Number 2, I'm going to look at what is it I'm about to sell. Am I doing a coffee mug? Am I doing a t-shirt? Whatever. And I'm going to do some price compares. And then I'm going to look at processing time, and I'm going to look at shipping costs. And from there, I will make my decision. But I don't want to overwhelm myself. I may only choose 3 as a starting point. Because again, as you go on this journey, you're going to add more suppliers over time, or make adjustments, or test a supplier, just to see if they're good. And so because you're going to be doing some testing as you go along over the course of your selling time, you know, you're not probably not going to stick with the first one that you choose anyway. There will be others because there's a large pool of them. So pick 2, 3 that are free. Decide on what you're going to test them with: t-shirts, socks, phone case covers, whatever. Look at their price, look at their processing time, look at their shipping, and make your final decision. But for me, shipping, the sooner I can get it out to my customer, and if the quality is decent, then that's the one I'm going to look to sell. And then if I'm going to go with a different supplier over time that has a longer processing or processing time, I'm going to definitely emphasize in my listing a lot of premium features, so that way they feel like they're getting a deal for waiting that extra week for that product. Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. So Placeit does have at the bottom of their website the license. And so we've talked about licensing before. And so I just want you to go ahead and take a look at what they have to say and decide if this is going to be for you. So what I'll do is it's been a while since I sent you guys all emails. So I'll go ahead and send all emails. I'll include a link for Placeit and for the 6 that we've looked at so far, along with the links that I think Anissa was, we had previously sent out. So I'll go ahead and send those all out again as I wait for my VAs to get the resources section updated. And that way you'll have it and it will help you have a reference. And I will include the catch-up days, the 2 catch-up times as well. So we'll get that sent out to you all. All right. So I think that's it for me.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Any other questions before we roll out? Okay. Well, we will say goodbye for now. Everybody get caught up. I'll see you tomorrow. We got to have 7 listings up tomorrow. So I hope that you'll catch up if you're doing the stretch goal. If not, a minimum of 5. Okay. I'll talk with you all later. Have a great one.